Oh, yes. Let's play.
Hello, and welcome back. Let's jump right into it. This is a big quest, and we've got a lot going on, so let's start off by looking at the map. I'm going to do things a little out of order here, but let's start looking at the objective tokens first. There are 3 numbered tokens outlined in red here. These are portions of a key that we need to get. So we need to get into those rooms, get those pieces of the key, and then get to the purple outline, which is where we assemble the key. However, to do that, there's a lot of enemies we got to fight here. We've got a room of 6, 5, 5, 6, and 6. That's bare minimum number of enemies that we need to fight in order to get those keys. So we got to kill a lot of enemies each round. Each combat round, I should say. And the number of enemies we have to face could be even higher than that, because we could have people from, say, the room marked 6 there flee into the room marked 5. We've got double and triple tokens we might have to deal with. There's going to be a lot of fighting going on in this one. The hero entrance and exit, you can see there's the entrance on the left-hand side and the exit is on the right-hand side. We have to get that key, assemble it, and then we can get out on the right-hand side. Taking a quick look at the patrol pass, you can see on the left and right bottom sides the entrances for the blue and yellow patrol pass. The exit, both exits are on the top center of the map, and the bells are right next to each pathway on either pathway. The blue can have a max of 2 patrols on it, and the yellow can have a max of 1. So we could have potentially up to 3 patrols on the map. We'll go ahead and read our intro text here. This castle is a real maze. Corridors in every direction, guards everywhere. Here, the humans seem to have a real defensive strategy. Some jump on us, others barricade the rooms while waiting for our arrival. We encounter so many enemies that our limbs begin to go numb. An orc with muscle cramps? That's quite something. We're close. We can't let up the pressure. Our main objective for this quest is the broken key. Oh no! The path is obstructed by a door that cannot be smashed. Knowing the humans, the key is hidden nearby, so if we turn the place upside down, we should be able to find it. Retrieve the 3 parts of the broken key, reconstitute the key, then reach the hero exit while out of the enemy's line of sight. The double door leading to the exit is closed. You will have to reconstitute the key to open it. These objective tokens represent the 3 parts of the broken key. And continuing that, to reconstitute the key, a hero must move on this objective token with the 3 parts of the broken key in their inventory. The objective token can then be retrieved to open the closed double door. And our secondary objective, the castle's shadow. Beck will have your skin. As the humans were being smashed, we heard the name Commander Beck come up several times. Maybe if we make him swallow his teeth, the others will stop breaking our ear. Kill Commander Beck the Obscure. This presence token represents Commander Beck the Obscure. The hero who deals the finishing blow gets 1 relic card, Fragment of Power. And let's look at Commander Beck the Obscure. He is a knight. He melees for 1 black and 1 white attack die, defends with 1 black, is immune to alterations. His reaction is a Pursuit 2. Abilities, Authority and Command. We will look at what Command does in a second. Activates with a white attack die. Let's see, 5 red health, can move up to 4, awards 1 loot and 3 badass points, and of course that Fragment of Power. And the special rule for this quest, the command ability that Commander Beck has. He grants brutality to all members of the enemy group. So if we spawn Commander Beck in a room, everybody in that room gets automatic brutalities, which allows them to shift up whatever color die they roll against us. Pretty nasty stuff, so we'll see. Well, I mean, we want to fight him. We want to get that Fragment of Power, but that's going to be one heck of a fight. Take a look at our main reserve. We've got 4 War Dogs, 6 Guards, 1 Double Guard token, 8 Soldiers, 1 Double Soldier token, 1 Triple Soldier token, 4 Knights, 2 Officers, and of course Commander Beck. So we could potentially have a lot of enemies spawn in a single room. And finally, before we play, let's look at our patrol setup. We've got a blue patrol with a 2 maximum on it, and a yellow patrol. Blue patrol, mostly soldiers at the beginning, starts to upgrade towards guards in the middle there, each level with a war dog, and then finally knights and guards at the red level for blue. Pretty nasty. And then yellow, lots of soldiers, some soldiers and guards in the middle, and then soldiers and an officer and a war dog at the very end there. Now, if all those patrols spawn, we could end up in a situation where we don't have enough minis to actually create the patrols, and that's going to drive up our alert level even faster. So we might have to be killing like a minimum of 3 enemies per alert enemy combat round just to keep up with the pace and not run out the alert tracker. We'll see what happens though. Let's jump into it. I got everything set up here. We'll jump through this real quick, and I'll step back here so you can kind of see the board. I got all my enemies laid out. This quest has war dogs and soldiers, guards, knights, and the first time I think the first time we've seen officers. So this is a new enemy type we haven't seen before. So I'm interested to see how they play out. And there's only 2 of them there, but yeah, that's cool. And then okay, I found my I found my bag of tokens. All right. Okay, I found my bag of tokens. I got my presence tokens in the baggie here. We'll snatch those out as we are exploring the rooms. Lots of cards, of course, on the table. And there are some new ones, and I would like to go over them. I pushed this stuff around a little bit as I was filming my Jungles of Delthrak dice tray unboxing earlier. And there's my transparency area for the camera. You can see that there. Okay, let's go over the new stuff first, so you can see what I purchased over the last since the last quest into this one. Okay, so let me show the cards off here that I've got. These are all 20-point badass cards. So we went from, you can see up here, we went from 23 badass points down to just 3. So that I could purchase skill cards. So for Oris, I've got one here called Reaper, and this is what that one looks like. So it's a combo 2, which is important, so we can do more combos hopefully. And it takes an action point and 2 badass points in order to perform it. It's an attack, but it's a front arc attack, so he can hit everything in his front arc. So it's like a multi-attack essentially. And this is awesome because if we can get the combo 2 for free, we can use this without any action or badass point cost. But we have to perform 2 other attacks and get damage done on those, and then do a combo 1, get damage on that, and then we could perform this one for free. Otherwise, we would just have to, use this like normal. But that's the one I got for Oris. Okay, and then for mech, I got this one. It is called Deadly Jump. And I was just asking people in the Discord, or in the AxianQuest Discord and in the HeroQuest fans Discord, how to resolve this one, but we'll go over it real quick. Again, action point and 2 badass points. This allows mech to jump up to 4 squares. And when you jump, you can ignore everything that you're jumping over. All the furniture, enemies, everything. And then, so like let's say he was here and he did a 1, 2, 3, 4 jump. Any enemies over that he jumped over, he gets attacks against all of them. So that's pretty sweet. But what I was asking in the Discord was, if there's an enemy here, enemy here, enemy here, and he jumps over 3 of them and performs the attack, how do you resolve the reactions? Do you do reactions based on where he landed? Do you do reactions based on where he jumped from? Or let's say there's a guy here and he's facing that way. Do we resolve it as if he's coming up behind him, or is it resolved after he lands and he's now in front of the guy? So he would get a reaction versus just turning around. No clear answer on that one, so I'll have to figure that one out as we go. Anyway, that's Deadly Jump for mech. Then for Thala, we got this one called Multi-Shot. Again, an action plus 2 badass points, and she gets 2 attacks. So we could potentially attack multiple targets in a single round. Or if we spend 3 badass points, we could attack 3 times, which is pretty awesome. And so we might end up using lots of badass points in this particular quest because there's lots of enemies. And we need the extra attacks. Or we need to get lots of combos. So that's Thala and multi-shot. And then finally for Mandar, I picked up Superior Healing. And this one is an action point plus 4 badass points, but a hero at range 2 gets fully healed. And then you can see the boosted version, 2 action points, 12 badass points, but you can literally resurrect a character. And that's important because normally what you would have to do is you would have to reduce your, if you want to resurrect a character mid-quest, you have to reduce your maximum badass point limit down by 10, like that. And then you'd resurrect the character back at full health. But at the end of the quest, you have to pay back badass points to get this max back up. So if I was here and I had 10 badass points, for example, I would have to, in between quests, consume all 10 badass points in order to pay badass back for his favor during the quest. So using Mandar's resurrection ability would probably be a better option. It costs a little more, but then we don't have to deal with repaying back that badass point limit, which is just lost badass points. So that's Mandar. Okay. So what else did we do? We also got an upgrade. I think it's... Did we do this last round? I can't remember. I'll mention it again anyway. But Oris's sword, I upgraded with an enchant. I think we took the stinky socks that we got from the last quest. It was like the stinky sock. We blew open a hole in that one wall and we're able to get the socks. I just wrecked those up, and you get a fragment of power for that, so I used that to add an enchant to Oris's sword. So slaughter on a lightning symbol. So that's pretty cool. That's just more stuff we're throwing at the enemies. And then I believe I upgraded somebody. Oris's shield is now level 2. So this is another upgrade we got. Plus we got toughness. And that's for warrior classes, which Oris is. So he'll gain toughness when he's defending. Cool. And then we upgraded Mandar's skull. So he also has a level 2 skull now, where he can defend a little bit better. And I think, Mandar is the only one who still has a level 1 armor piece. Everyone else has been upgraded, so that will probably be the very next upgrade that we do. Probably mid-quest, to be honest with you. All right, that was a lot to go over. I'm sure I already went over the quest in the intro, so there's no reason to go over any of that stuff again. Let's get moving and let's see how far we get in this one. I gotta say, and I probably said this before, I'm nervous about this one. There's lots of enemies in these rooms, and it's going to be really difficult to try and stop all of them in a lot of these cases. Okay, but we start with the door open here, double wide door open. You can see I've got some HeroQuest stuff in here. But let's start off by, I guess we'll just activate Oris with a double action point move. And as a reminder of what that looks like. So double action point move, he can just move 9. But I think we're going to smash some furniture and just get some free loots. So let me swipe that and let's move our 9. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gets smashed. 7, 8, 9. So we're going to smash up 2 pieces of furniture. This is destroyed. And we will draw a couple of loot cards to see what we have gained. First one, 2 metal resources. And I'll tuck that into Oris's card here underneath. And then the other one, gold, 2 gold. Both things I believe I needed. And I'm going to be
stopping periodically. I'll cut all that out, but I'm going to be stopping and adding all this stuff into my upgrade tracker so that the second we can upgrade something, we just do it. Okay, and what's funny is right away, we already have enough resources to upgrade Mandar. So I think we're just going to put Mandar, like, you know, adjacent to Horus over here, and trade off all the resources we need to in order to upgrade his leather armor in between this round. But before we do anything else, let's go ahead and do Horus's event, because he needs to do his event. Hero can restore a skill card. Well, the only thing he used was his movement, so we're going to restore that. Now, something I forgot to do last quest, and I really got to kick myself in the butt for, is that I did not take advantage of Horus's passive abilities, which are these two cards right here. Another hero gets, well, any hero gets an additional action during Horus's activation. Another hero can restore a skill card during Horus's activation. So, darn. Actually, we can give another hero can restore a skill card. Darn. That's why we usually don't have Horus go first, because other people can burn up their, you know, use their card and then restore it after Horus goes. Oh well. That's okay. A hero gets a additional action during Horus's activation. So who do we want to just get a freebie? I don't know. Mech. I suppose Mech can just start moving. We'll just use his movement card for 7. And he doesn't have to open doors. So I think we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he has this Thief Tools artifact or relic that lets you open or explore a room by standing in front of a closed door. So let's go ahead and take advantage of this, spawn this room right here without actually opening any doors. And that is a 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do an 4 by 8 spawn. And this room has 6 enemies in it, so kind of insane. And that's what I mean by it's kind of nuts just how many enemies are in this one. There we go. And I guess we'll say, I should have called this out. I guess we'll say this is the door over here on this side. So let's spinning this stuff around a little bit. It's pretty evenly split there, so we could choose. How about that? Okay, so we need to grab 6 tokens out of the bag and spawn these dudes. Rotating this would be here. They can't do that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. There's gonna be 1 here, 2 in the back, and 1 in this back corner here. Hopefully you can see this decently. Let me move some stuff. So there's a room spawned. You can see I've got the number 1 objective token here. I just got little treasure chests, and I've done that on the rest of the quest over here too. So you'll see treasure chests where those numbers should be. But let's go ahead and figure out what these guys are. War dog. Guard. Another guard. Double soldier. Awful. Another guard. And a knight. Wow. This is going to be a tough one. All right. We've got everybody set up here. Now, no door has been opened yet, so nobody's aware of us or anything like that. So we don't have to do an enemy activation because they're not alert yet. But we'll call that. Let's see, how far did Mech go? He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can move 1 more. Does it make sense to do that? I don't know. Who's the strongest guy in that room? It's definitely the knight. Will anybody flee? I don't think so, because the knight activates with black, a black die, and there is no yellow sword on there, so nobody is going to flee. At least until the knight's dead. Then potentially people might flee. But we're going to want to maybe block this door off so people can't escape. All right, let's go ahead and do Mech's event. Mech can draw a loot card if he's adjacent to an unnamed character. He is not. I guess we'll go ahead and move Mandar. He can move 6, but let's get him adjacent to Horus, and then we're going to do his upgrade for his armor. We're going to craft right on the fly. We'll do his event. Mech loses his invisible, so he's no longer invisible, but that's okay because he has not opened the door yet. And then finally, Thala is going to move her double action point move, which is 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to open the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we might want to shoot all the way through here. And then we'll do her event, and that'll be it. Her event is nothing. And that is it for heroes. Let's do patrol management. We've got a blue path and a yellow path. We're going to draw for the blue path always first. The blue path has a max of 2, and then we'll draw for the yellow path. Blue path spawns immediately. That's going to be 3 soldiers and a war dog. I'll put a little token next to him, but you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. He's all the way down here. They got to make their way up this way and over here. So hopefully they don't do that before we're in the room. And then let's go ahead and draw for yellow, the yellow patrol path. And no spawn on the yellow patrol path. So that's it for patrol phase. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and clean up and refresh skill cards, and we'll get the next round going. But let's go ahead and assume Horus and Mandar are trading whatever they need to trade with each other in order to craft Mandar's studded leather. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we cannot upgrade Mandar's studded armor because there's only one level 2 studded armor in the game, and Thala has it. So that's dumb. So I'm going to have to grab my resources back. Okay, well, that was a big waste. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put Mandar where he is. So I'm going to retroactively be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because, I mean, I didn't realize there wasn't going to be enough cards to upgrade. Okay, fresh hero phase. What do we want to do? We kind of just need to go in and start going guns blazing here. Taking out the dog would be good. We can do that pretty easily, quickly. Mech could probably do it, and then also come back here and hit this guy. Let's think about that. Hit and run. Hit and run again. Just kind of depends. I think the dog will die instantly. He could open the door so Thala can shoot. She could shoot across here. Crossbow. Tag this guy. It's probably kind of hidden by the furniture, huh? Well, and then Mandar could go in and attempt to drop a few bombs on some people. All right, Mech's going in with a hit and run, combo 1. That allows him to move 4, go in here and attack. Let's go ahead and open the door and let's get busy. So Mech's attacking with 2 gray and a white. And dogs, I don't think, defend at all. And the dogs don't... Oh, and he gets his badass, too. Unfortunately, he's not going to get the backstab, but that's okay. Damn it. 3 yellow hits. Is that enough to kill a dog? No. And a lightning bolt. Crap. It's 3 hits, though. It's going to react. And I think its reaction is just pursue. Yeah, so it's going to turn and attack us back. It's a gray against mechs. 1 white. Okay, defended that. Then mech can use his combat as his second attack, and we're going to attack the dog again. It's already reacted this round, so 2 gray and a white against no defense again. And we will, of course, roll our badass. Oh, yeah, look at that. 2 red hits. So the dog's now dead. This is good. And since we've done 2 attacks that, oh, shoot, we used up our combo 1s. Damn it. So now we can't do a combo 2, which is what I was going to do, like the freebie. Darn. Fine, we'll use the hit and run instead of the combat. We'll say we used that. Oh, it still won't work. Yeah, regardless, we're going to be out of combo 1 attacks. Shoot. Well, mech can't attack from range. Nah, that's pointless. Anyway, sorry, we get a badass point for the killing the dog. No loot, but we'll take the badass point. And should we spend it and just do a hit and run on the guard right away? We kind of need to clear this room quickly, and I think mech attacking from behind is going to be really good. So let's go ahead and spend the badass point that we just earned, and we'll use mech's hit and run, his secondary hit and run, to come behind the guard. So now we're going to also be inflicting piercing on top of the normal attack. So 2 gray and a white. 2 gray and a white against the guards. 1 gray. And we do piercing too, so we can downgrade his defense roll, potentially. He didn't even get a defense. Whoa! So we had a red hit and 2 orange hits. No defense. Oh, that might kill the guard. Oh my god. Oh no, it doesn't. Darn, it's really close though. So red hit is 2 damage. The guards have 5 orange health. Red hit is... yeah, 2 hits against the guard, and then each orange is another hit. So he's at 4. 4 damage already, which is great. We'll put a couple of the tokens on him, and he will do a reaction though, but his reaction will just be to turn. So that is very, very good. And then I think maybe with Thala we should just do... it's almost like we should just shoot straight across and just try to hit the guard. Oh, with the phalanx, do they get it when they're in the same enemy group, or do they have to be adjacent? It says just other enemies, other members of the enemy group. So technically this guy probably should have had more defense. Actually, the dog probably should have too. That's a goof on my part, but I'm going to roll with it. Thala is just going to do a brutality shot all the way across to that guard. So that's going to be black and white against a gray and a white. The white from the phalanx. We're going to start making sure we count those. Ooh, pretty good. I wanted to increase this. Well, I mean, I can, but it's getting blocked regardless. Darn. But we did get a red hit, so that's 2 points of damage on the guard. All the way across here. His reaction... what is his reaction? Counterattack. But he cannot because it's melee only, I believe. Yeah. It only performs a free attack back at the attacker without movement, though. So that's cool. Oh, I forgot to do Mech's event. Sorry. Mech's event. Alert level -1 if no heroes are in line of sight of an enemy. That was Mech's. Let's go ahead and do Thala's. An unnamed enemy in Mandar's line of sight suffers polymorph. That's nobody. Okay. Mandar needs to go in and do something good. We could do projection. That'll just slam the guard against the wall and kill him. All right, so we're going to do a move. It's a move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to use his Use the Force ability, which is a projection, which allows you to slam enemies around, like move them, like a telekinesis almost. So I'll show that one. So projection 1 with no badass point cost. But we'll use that. That will take the guard out at least. So the guard slams against the wall, dies. Okay. That, what do we get from that? A loot and a badass point. So we'll take the badass point and we'll get some loot from Mandar. Gold teeth. Good. I'm still bummed about his armor not being upgraded. That means we'll have to upgrade Thala to level 3 before we can get Mandar to level 2. Okay, that's everybody. Oh, we gotta do his event. Alert level +1. Dumb. Don't like it. Then we're gonna do Oris. If we do, let's see, a double action point move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He could then do a charge and attack a guard. And then we can restore another skill card of another hero, like maybe Thala again, and let her attack again. That might be worth doing. So Oris, if he can move 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll smash a furniture. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can attack this guy. Oh, this guy's going to retaliate, though. All right, let's do that. So Oris is going in for, what did I say? Movement of 9. Oh, we're going to have to spend a badass point, though, to do the charge. Is that worth doing this round? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We smash up the furniture. So we'll take a loot in Wreck Up status. It's just resources here. 1 metal. That was a double action point move. So if we spend a badass point, we could do a charge. Or we can just activate, restore another hero's skill card and give them a free activation. Oh, actually, Oris can do, he can give the free activation to himself. Because it just says a hero gets 1 free additional action during his activation. Not another hero, like the leader card says. So let's, I think we should go in and do the attack. So we're going to use the extra point for Oris, and he's going to do his charge. Which is a 1, 2, 3, and he will attack right there. That's going to be a gray and a white, and a badass die against a gray and a white. And we get an accuracy 1 with Oris, too. Ooh. Should we reroll this? I mean, it can't get any worse. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Blocked here. The explosion symbol is not what we need for his slaughter. So it looks like we do no damage, unfortunately. And the guard will counterattack, and it can counterattack. It has 2 gray against Oris's 2 gray and white. Plus he gets toughness, which I think it lets you shift your color up 1. Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 gray and a white defense against 2 gray attack. Hope for the best. Ooh, good defenses. Sweet. Look at that. We don't even need to shift those up. So Oris blocks everything. Good. Now we can still restore another skill card from another character. Is that worth doing? Like, do we restore mech, maybe? No. Either way, we'd have to spend a badass point in order to actually attack. I think we'll just do his event and see what happens. All heroes in line of sight of you lose an action point. Well, doesn't matter, because that's end of hero phase. So let's do patrol management first. We're doing blue patrol. They're just going to move 4 squares. So I'll show that over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There they are. We're still okay. I think we're going to get inside and close the door before long. That was for the existing patrol. Now we got to draw another one for potentially a secondary spawn of the blue. Nothing. Now we'll draw for... I think that's the way that works, right? I'll double check that. Yeah, so we drew another card for the blue. Now we got to draw one for yellow. No spawn on the yellow patrol path. Good. And we'll refresh skill cards and continue. Now we got to really maximize death and destruction. Actually, no, we got to do enemy phase first before we go back to heroes. Strongest enemy in there is going to probably be the knight. Yep, so he's going to activate with a black die, and everyone's going to do the result of that. It is red. Red activation. So enemies that can attack without moving go first, then enemies that must move. Okay. And I think they're all going to go for Oris, to be honest with you. We might end up having to use Mandar to heal him right away. So we'll start with the guard. He doesn't have to move. He's going to attack Oris with 2 gray against Oris's 2 gray and white. Ooh, a red. That's not good. But we can shift this to orange, so we at least block that off. But Oris does take a red hit, which is 2 body points for him. Oops, I'll go ahead and put that on his character sheet. That's rough. Who's next? The guard here, I believe, has range. Or soldier, excuse me. Yeah, he has melee 2. Oh, melee 2. Oh, yeah. That should be fine. So the soldier will attack with 1 gray. Just a yellow, so no hit there. Now it's going to be people that have to move. So we'll say the guard moves next. That's going to be the 2 gray and a white again. This is going to be tough. Ooh, lots of blocks. Nice. Okay, Oris is okay from the guard. That was the one I was really worried about. The soldier will move next, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he doesn't even need to move that far because he has melee 2. He could just stab from here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's probably going to do that, right? Gray. 1 gray. And we're defended there. And then finally the knight will go. The knight moves 4. He only has melee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oris is surrounded here. But he'll attack with a black. Ooh, rough. It's only an orange. Whew. Oris lucked out, man. So that is all enemies activated. Alert tracker is going to go up by 1. And now we're back to hero phase. Okay. I think we're going to want to have Oris go last because that is going to be... activating him last allows us to take advantage of restoring another skill card from another hero. So I'm trying to think of the best order to do things in. I'm just trying to think of who can get in there and do the most damage. Dala can definitely do a lot. She could hit and run, and then she could also combat. Then she could also do a second combat for free. Let's have Dala go first. So we're going to start off with a hit and run for her so she can move 4 and attack. 1, 2, 3 to close the door. 4. We want to make sure we're, hidden from the... So she's moved, and now she gets the attack, which will be against the... Should we do it against the guard? Probably. That'll kind of waste his reaction. So we'll do, it's a, what is it, a black and a white versus a gray and a white. And she does not have any... We could spend a badass point to boost her attack. She has a boost ability. Give her piercing. Would that be worth doing? Let's go ahead and we'll spend a badass point to do some piercing. And make sure we flip that card. Just so you can understand what this is. See how this says a B up in the corner there? It's a boost. So during your attack, if you spend 1 badass point, you get your attack plus a piercing. Okay, let's try it. That'll allow us to downgrade the defense die. Ooh, yeah. Downgrade that. Well, it's a red hit anyway. 2 body points. That's good. He's going to react by turning. That was just 1 attack. Now we could do just her standard combat. Same guy. Going for broke, man. We got to take this guy down quick. Darn, we didn't get any hits. Oh yeah, we did. 2 oranges against the orange and yellow. So we got another single hit against him. That brings him to 3. Now we can perform a combo 1 for free. No action point cost, no badass point cost. So we get another attack for free. And this is where these combos are really going to come in handy. 2 more oranges against 1 orange block. So another hit on him. He's up to 4 damage. And now we can do a combo 2 for free. We're going to use her multi-shot, which lets us attack 2 people. So we'll attack the same guy again, and then maybe we'll try and hit the knight. Heck yeah. All right, let's start with the guard again, because we already know his defense die. Ooh, red hit. There we go. That kills the guard. Oh man, those combos are really nice. He's dead. We gain a badass point for the kill and a loot. Here's what she picked up, a hatchet. Get that in her inventory. Great round for Thala. And then we got to do her event. Oh, wait. She's not done yet. She gets another attack. That was the first of the multi-attack. So we also got to fight the knight. The knight gets a black and a gray. against her black and white attack. But yeah, let's take advantage of these freebies. Looks like no hits on that one. A couple of gray defenses. Yep, bummer. Okay, but the knight reacts and turns. So that is one benefit to that. And that burns up his reaction. Cool. Now we'll do Thala's event. Excuse me. And nothing happens. Great round for her. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do that will cause absolute mayhem here? We could slam two characters together with Mandar. We could smash these two guys together. Or this guy and this guy. What's the guard at? That he's at two hit points lost. Soldiers only have 3. Just trying to think, what can we do to cause as much damage as possible? I think we'll use, or should we go mech next? Now that this guy can't react to him, mech could go in and do some stabbing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stab him. We can't get behind him. Let's try that. We'll use his combo 2 hit and run. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to attack the knight. So it's going to be 2 gray and a white against a black and a gray. Oh, and he gets his badass as well. This is his first attack. Ooh, a red shield. No. Well, oh, he has red health. I completely forgot they have red health. So, no hits. Yeah, because the orange is not going to hit. Shoot. Okay, so that was attack 1. Now we can just use what makes the most sense. Could do his deadly jump. Oh, that costs badass points. We'll just use his standard combat and attack the knight again. I just hope for the best. Ooh, a red hit. Yeah, we got one through. So the knight takes a damage. Good. Oh, that was Mech's 2 attacks. Let's do his event. 2 adjacent heroes are going to brawl. Nobody's adjacent, so we're good on the event. Mandar is next. He could potentially... Ooh, I got a plan for Mandar. We're going to use his projection attack to slam these 2 guys together. That'll cause another body point of damage to this guy and to this guy. Then we'll do a standard combat, and hopefully we can just kill him with that. If not, once Horus activates, we'll have him restore Mandar's use the force, and he can use that projection attack again and slam both these guys again. And potentially kill the knight before he activates. Although I really, really want to get in front of this door so they don't flee. So maybe we'll not kill that guy? Okay. But let's use the force. That's going to slam the knight and the guard, or the soldier, together. So then the knight will just take a body point, and so will the soldier. Then Mandar will use his standard combat. And that's going to be a black and a white. Or we could go in with a push and try to maybe terrify some of these guys. One way or another, I want to get this door blocked so these guys don't flee that way. All right, Mandar's just going to do his standard attack. It's black and a white against And he's going against the knight, which is black and gray. Oh, we get a badass too. Whew. Nothing. Blocked. Blocked. And that was a skull, I think. So, bummer. Nothing for Mandar's attack. Shoot. Okay, we'll do his event. Nothing happens. Now we got Oris to do. Who do we attack? Probably the guard because of that stupid retaliation move he can do. Oh, he has a projection move too. Oris could kill the knight. Projection 3, he could just throw the knight against the wall. And it doesn't, I don't think it's an attack. It just says projection. Does that count as an attack? That, like, you know, yeah, we could do that. Oris, instead of doing a standard attack, he could just throw the knight against the soldier. It'll cause damage to both. It'll kill the knight. The guard will get a retaliation, though. But that'll take care of the knight. Let's do that. So we're going to use... I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This is Oris's ability. He can throw somebody up to 3. Or objects, too. But if it's enemies and they collide, they take automatic damage, which is why it's so powerful. So we're going to slam. Oris grabs this guy, slams him up against the soldier. It kills the knight. And we get 2 badass points and 2 loot cards for that. So let's start with that. Potion of You So Mad. And Painful Purse. Oh, he takes a damage. Oh, that's dumb. We might end up having to heal Oris. Oris has got 3 body points of damage on him so far. Half dead. Enraged. We might be able to just use that. You're so quick. Oh, he's got another potion. I should pull that out so I can see it. Enraged might be good. Might let me... You need a reroll die. Yeah, I should probably just use it. But the guard's going to get a retaliation attack. I forget what that ability is called. Defender. So that's 2 gray against Oris's 2 gray and a white. And he gets his toughness. Okay, so the guard gets a free attack. Ooh, a red. No. That's going to be another, 2 points of damage against Oris? Oh my god, he's getting low. Yikes. Yeah, see, that's why those retaliation attacks are so nasty. We're going to have to spend badass points with Mandar to heal Oris. As a matter of fact, we can restore or give another hero an action point right now. And I'm just going to say, let's go ahead and give the action point to Mandar, and then spend 4 badass points and use it to do the superior healing. Oh, it has to be hero at range 2. Oh, shoot. We would have to spend an extra badass point for the extra activation. Well, we could restore his movement card. Oh, he never used it. Mandar could just spend 2 badass points and heal 2 damage right now. Or we spend 4 and heal all of it. Actually, Oris still has 3 body points. He should be okay. I think we're going to be okay. And he will attack. Oh, actually, we're giving somebody else an attack, right? A restoration and an attack. I feel like it's got to be Thala. Like a hit and run. I say let's do Oris's... Oh no, his Reaper attack costs badass points. Let's just do his standard combat against the guard. Maybe we can kill him. So we're going gray and a white against gray and a white. Oh, and he gets his badass. Here we go. Darn. I was hoping for better. But we can re-roll this. Orange? Yeah, there we go. At least we got an orange hit on the guard. That puts him to 3. Okay. Now we're going to use his passive to grant somebody else something. I'm thinking maybe Thala, restore a hit and run, get right up next to Oris, and then shoot at this guy. Wait, where was she? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4. She still can't quite get to the doorway. Let's do that with the hit and run for Thala. Because taking down that guard would be very, very helpful. So it's going to be a black and a white against... did we forget Mandar's event? I think I did. Shoot. Oh, he loses a random resource if he rolls an explosion. Yeah, I think I forgot to do his event earlier. No explosion. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, back to Thala's being granted an attack by Oris's passive leadership abilities. So she gets her white and black against the gray and white. Orange. Hey, an orange hit. Sweet. That puts him to 4. Still not quite dead, though. That sucks. Because they're going to get to attack again in the enemy phase. And that is everybody. We'll do Oris's event. The hero... Oh, no. Moves ahead 2 squares. Alert level +1 if he hits an obstacle, which he's gonna. Does that cause automatic damage? I don't think so. Because it doesn't say like push or anything. So we're gonna go up to alert level 4. And that is it for heroes. Let's do patrol. We're starting off right down here in the blue patrol. An enemy stops and stands guard, and the patrol moves 3 squares. So one of these guys stops, while the others 3 go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we got to draw another one to see on the same pathway, and no additional patrol spawns here. Then we got to draw one for the yellow path. Nothing there. Okay. Enemy groups. We need enemy activation. We got a guard and 2 soldiers, which means they're going to activate with a gray die. Orange. So, what's going to happen here? The guard's going to attack plus blue badass die, so he might skewer Thala and Oris. Oh, man. So we'll start with that. This is the guard attack on Oris. He doesn't get the skewered. And this is blocking, but this will get through. Do I get toughness? I think so. I think that means I can like shift up a color. Here's a question for you guys. Even though, you know, there's no red on this die, can I shift this to a red? Regardless of what the die are? I've always been playing it like you don't, but why not? There's nothing in the rules that says you can't. At least I think. Let me double check. Yeah, it says an orange result comes a red. So technically, with toughness, I block this. This would become a red and block this. I don't know why I was playing it like that. I was making it harder on myself than I needed to. So that's the guard's attack. And I think both soldiers can attack as well. And they're going to both go for Ors because he's lowest hit points. And they don't have to move in order to perform their attack. So gray, one gray. Do they get anything? Yeah, they get a blue badass die too. Lame. Another red hit. But, oh, on a lightning bolt? Nope, they don't get anything on the... Again, this shifts up to a red, and we block it. And then the other guard. This guy over here. Oh. How about the camera, huh? This guy is now attacking Oris. This guy just attacked. Okay, and I think we're all good on enemy phase. That's end of enemy phase. Alert level is going up again, though. I don't know how we're going to get through all these rooms fast enough. Yeah, that's going to be tough. All right, back to hero phase. Let's refresh some skill cards here. Who does it make the most sense to go first? Thala would be a good choice because she can hit the guard without him being able to attack back. So let's do her standard combat against the guard. Guard, of course, is going to get gray and a white against her black and white attack. Ooh, a red hit. I think that's going to kill the guard. Finally. Dudes are tough. She's going to get a loot. Oh, let's get our badass point here. Good. She's going to get a loot. Ooh, a potion of healing. And I think we're going to pass that off almost immediately to Oris to use. So that was her first attack. Just a standard combat. We could use... We could use a hit and run and get behind this. Oh, we can't because we can't attack point blank. Oh, yeah, we could. Well, we could go back to this corner and attack. And that way he doesn't get the reaction. The shield up reaction. Cool. Let's do... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could go back here. Shoot this guy and then potentially shoot this guy for free with the combos. Yeah. Hit and run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we could get up on the furniture. Technically, right? She's agile. Oh, but that's not behind him, though. And he'll get a shield up reaction. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's shoot the soldier. Guard. Soldier. Oh, my God. Black and white versus gray and white. Oh, he gets an extra white because phalanx. Orange hit. Yes. Perfect. It's only one against these dudes, but that's okay. So he turns. Or does he turn this way? Maybe that way. That was her second attack. So I'm thinking... so now she gets a combo 1 for free, which is a standard... For her, it's a standard combat attack. So let's go ahead and use that against the same guy. Hey, there we go. Another orange hit. He's dead. And we can now perform a combo 2 for free. Are we saying we have line of sight to this guy? That's an interesting question. Maybe we can't. That's tall furniture, I believe. So I guess technically that would not be line of sight. Because I think it's center to center, just like HeroQuest. Corners of other game elements do not block line of sight, line of fire. So yes, I actually think we can attack, if I'm reading this correctly. I'm going to play it that we can. So we're going to do a combo 2 multi-shot, which is 2 attacks against the final dude over here. And he does not get the bonus defense die now. So let's take one of these away. And she gets 2 attacks. Defended, unfortunately. Oh, then he goes shield up, though, as his reaction. I think that means he just adds a... He adds a die. Oh, yeah, increase the color of the lowest one. So he actually should have rolled another gray. But it didn't matter because he didn't get hit anyway. But yeah, so now he'll have 2 gray for the remainder of the round here. Because he's, like, aware. Hey, we'll take an orange hit, though. Nice combo attacks from Thala. She's going to do her event. Nothing? Who's up? Who's going to deal the most damage? He can't react again. We could have Oris go in, charge, and then standard combat. We could have Mandar go in, do a projection. Actually, Oris could also do a charge and then a projection. Might be worth doing, because that's like a guarantee. All right, so we're going to charge with Oris. Ah! Actually, we'll charge this direction. And do a attack. So it's a gray and white versus 2 gray. Oh, and he has a badass die too. Ooh, a red hit. I think that's going to be a kill. Yeah. 2 body points of damage. Yep, soldier's dead. Sweet. Okay, that was 1 room, guys. I'm still in the first room. Badass point. Loot. Some gold teeth. Some more gold. Good stuff. Oh, and Oris is going to go ahead and quaff his healing potion that Thala handed to him. Because he needs it. So he's back down to... he's back up to 5 body points total. That was only his first move. Yes. So let's do his... I guess let's do his standard move. We'll crash the furniture. We'll get the chest over here, or the token. The tokens represent the pieces of a key. Yeah, we'll do standard move. 6. 1, 2. We're smashing this. He's going to get some resources for that. Oh. Does he get nothing for that? Leather armor. Get some leather. Okay. And then he can walk onto this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 1 piece of the key so far. Excellent. And then we'll go ahead and do his event. We did Thala's? Yes, we did. Plus 2 badass points. Sweet. That puts us to 10. We could buy another skill card right away. I don't know if that's worth doing or not. Mac. You know what we could do with Mac? We could move him here. There's 5 enemies in this room, which is insane. Do we need to go in here and clear this out? We need to open the door, figure out what's there, then maybe we just make a decision if we go in here Or if we try to go back out around. This seems impossible to get through over here. Like, you got potentially 2 different patrols coming up this way. There's, you know... Oh, boy. I don't know how well that's going to work. But mech's invisible, and we can do the safe exploration. Darn, man. Where are these other keys at? All the way over there. It's getting down here that sucks. Coming this way sucks. We could have mech go invisible and maybe try to make his way down. Oh, the dog is going to be pretty close, though. Maybe the dog will move away. Mech can come out and around. Maybe even get right through here, depending on where the enemies are. Come down here and maybe even get down here in this room where this next token is. Maybe sneak right past everybody. I would almost rather do that, if it's possible. So let's start with mech. We're gonna move, standard move 7. Let's go ahead and do that exploration here without opening the door. There's 5 enemies in there, so we gotta figure out where they are. And that is a 4x4 room. That's a crowded room. And for anyone wondering why I flipped this over and put this on top, if I put the exploration thing directly down on my playmat here, this is really bouncy material, and I drop a die in here, it just launches the die back out. And so that wasn't working, and it was pissing me off. So that's why I put this up on top here. We're going to say that this square here is the doorway that mech's standing in front of. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice in our hand. Let's do the drop. Ooh, nobody's at... Oh, there is somebody right in front of the door. That's going to be here, 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 here. Where is that going? Here? Probably. Let's snatch some tokens. You know what would be cool if the commander was in there and then we didn't have to worry about activating him. We just bypass him. So we've got one here. Let's flip it. We got a guard, a knight, a double guard, a soldier, a soldier. We got a really bad room. I don't think I want to go into this room, to be honest with you. A lot of tough dudes. Double guard, man. That is so lame. Okay. So mech only moved, what did he move? Like 3 or something? Was he over here? Was he here? 1, 2, 3. I was hoping nobody would be in front of this door so he could just sneak past. That ain't happening. Should we go in that room and fight stuff? It's a lot of close quarter combat. Or do we just cheese it at the door? As long as the knight stays alive, the rest of these guys have to funnel one at a time through the door. What was max movement? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do his event. Thala performs an attack on an enemy in line of fire and adjacent to a hero. That's nobody. The only one we have left is Mandar. I honestly don't know what to do with him. We could do another heal and then just go for it. Standard heal, you know. Nobody but Horus is taking any damage even. That might be our best bet. I think we got to clear this room, and then we can do a really quick movement down here to try and get this next one. I don't think there's going to be any other choice, to be honest with you. It's just one hell of a room to clear. Okay, so we're going to do Mandar's movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to do a heal. It's going to cost us 2 badass points and his other action, but he can heal Oris for 2 more. So Oris is down to just 1 body point down. And now we'll do Mandar's event. Nothing happens, which I like. And we'll call that a round. Okay, we're doing patrol management for the blue path over here. And I apologize for the light glare. I just don't have enough room to move the lights around in any kind of meaningful way. The patrol that's there doesn't do anything. The patrol stops and does nothing but daydream. Okay. But, second card, no spawn, which is fine. Yellow patrol. It does spawn finally. And we ignore the the card text if it's a spawning card, if we're just spawning it, so we don't have to do this just yet. The yellow patrol is just 4 soldiers. And now I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to move the camera. So we're on the other side here. But you can see we got 4 soldiers, and we actually don't have enough to spawn, which is obnoxious. And I believe the rule is if there's not enough to spawn, you have to increase the alert level by 1. That would bring the alert level to orange already. How we're going to get out of this quest. I feel like this quest is too hard. Like there's just too many enemies. Oh man, I don't know what to do in this quest. I just don't think I have enough time to fight everything. That's the stupid part. These guys are going to move. This patrol is going to be blocking our path this way. There's no way we can get through all these guys. This patrol is coming this way. Like, how the hell do we get through here? I just don't understand this. Like, the spike in difficulty is insane. All right, I guess we're just going to go for this room, man. We're just going to go in and start attacking stuff. What choice do we have? Okay, we'll start with we'll do a hit and run with Thala. So it's a 1, 2 to open the door. She has two hit points, or 2, and then she could fire. We'll fire at the guard. He's gonna get phalanx, right? Yeah. Shoot. So it's gonna be a black and a white against a gray and a white. An orange hit gets through, so we do hit the guard for 1. He turns. What's his reaction? Counterattack, but he cannot. She's too far away. We'll then do, I guess, a standard combat with her. And we could use Oris maybe to move her later on. Yeah, let's just do a standard combat again. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Red hit. Good stuff. That's 2 more hits. Bringing him to 3. And that's it for her. Oh no, she gets a freebie. Yeah, she gets another a free. That was two attacks that had a successful damage, so she gets a combo 1 for free, so she can do another attack. Another red hit that kills him. Hell yeah. Badass point and a loot. Ooh. Potion of do not hurt. Do no hurt? Do not hurt. So we could potentially use that to heal. Now she could use a combo 2 for free as well. Man, she's great with the combos. Yeah, so we get 2 attacks for free. Who we attacking? I'm guessing the soldier. How about we go for the soldier? The soldier is going to get a gray and 2 white against her. Another red hit. I think I just knocked a miniature on the ground and I can't find it. Okay. A red hit on the soldier. Oh, but he gets shield up. That means one of his defenses goes up a color. It's yellow anyway. Okay. So that's still 2 hits on the soldier. Yeah. And then she gets another attack. Oh, he's going to react by turning towards her. And then she gets, because she got a double attack, is a multi-attack. And here we go. And there we go. Another red hit. Sweet. So the soldier dies too. That's good. Another badass point. And another loot for her. Some resources. Wood. Good. She's probably getting close to her bag limit. Let's see what she's got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she's at her bag limit. So we should really like pass maybe the healing potion off to Oris or somebody. And okay, where's this soldier? Was he here or a guard? I think he was there. Oris and Mandar could potentially deal a lot of damage to guards. Are going to suck, though, because they're going to retaliate on the attacks on the knight. Maybe I just go for the guard then and slam him into the knight and get some free auto damage. And then Mandar can come in and do the same thing with his projection ability. Ooh. All right. I think Oris can charge. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just actions. Okay, Oris is going to charge. He's attacking the guard. It's gray and white against gray and white. And Oris gets his badass. We can re-roll the gray. Nothing. Right? Yeah. He didn't get anything on that. Shoot. The guard can counterattack. Oris has 2 gray and a white against the guard's 2 gray. Okay, well, we blocked that at least. Now Oris can do his projection ability. So he's going to slam... Ooh, who should we slam? We're going to slam the guard and the knight together. So it's 1 automatic damage to both. So we'll put 1 on him, 1 on him. And then we'll do... Oh, we didn't do Thala's event. Crap. Nothing. Okay. Now Oris's event. Nothing. Oh, now he can activate another character. And restore a skill card. Which, it's going to make sense to do Thala. She could... She could attack the knight, or she could go for the guard. She could do a hit and run and attempt to get directly behind Oris so she can shoot through. That might be worth doing. So we'll do a hit and run activation for Thala as part of Oris's activation, taking advantage of his passives. So that's going to be a gray and white versus black and white. What did I say that was going to be on? The guard. That's why I moved up. Hey, there's a red hit. So that'll be, 2 points of damage on the guard. Brings him up to 3 hits. Cool. That was just a freebie from Thala. Okay. Who goes next? It almost doesn't even make sense to have Mech do anything. Can the knight counterattack? Pursuit. Like, if he gets hit as part of a projection, he wasn't the one that was attacked or projected, but does he get a reaction from that? I don't think so. Does it make sense to have Mech go in? No, kind of not. I would almost rather just have Mandar go in and do a magic attack. Magic attack on the knight, and then use the force. Hopefully that takes the knight down to 1 body point left, and then use the force to slam the two of them together and finish them. Oh, but I have to move first, so I can only do 1. Unless I spend a badass point, which I'll probably do. Actually, yeah. Free activation. Okay. Shoot. Well, Mech could potentially finish off the knight. It's really tough for the Mech to finish the knight. We could spend a badass point to have Mandar do an extra attack. That might be worth doing. So let's have him move as his first action. Remember, magic's not blocked by line of sight. Characters don't block magic in this game. Second one, we'll do his standard combat. So it's going to be black and white against gray and white. And he gets his badass. I really hope. This is on the... who's this on? The guard. I think it makes more sense to do the guard. Or the knight. Because then if I spend the badass point for the projection, I can kill the knight. We'll do the knight. Orange hit, which is not enough. Crap. The knight has red health. We could spend the badass point and do the projection, though, and get another hit at least. And we're going to do that. So we're down to 9 again. Mandar's use the force. We're knocking these two guys together. So this guy's the 2, and the guard is at 3. All right, at 4. Sorry, he's 1 away from dying. And then we'll do Mandar's event. Until the end of the hero phase, 2 action point things only cost 1. That's good, because we can have Mech go in and potentially wreck face on that guard. So he can do a double action point move, which is going to be 10 movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then he could do an attack brutality. 2 gray and a white. against gray and a white. All right, come on, mech. Get a kill. We need a kill. Ooh, the explosion. I think that triggers his cruelty. It does. Oh, we needed that. I'm pretty sure the cruelty gives him like a free, was it a red attack result? Yes, that does. That kills the, that's enough to kill the guard. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, mech's gonna get we're gonna get a badass point back. Mech's gonna get a loot. Are we at hold limit? No, actually mech has lots of bag space. Stud leather armor. We're gonna of course take the resources for that. That was mech's 2 moves. Now he's blocking the door. That's perfect. So they can't escape now. But we are going to take some damage. Let's do Mech's event. Or Mandar's event? Did we do Mandar's? I think I forgot his. Oh yeah, I did do it. Duh, I just put it in the wrong pile. We got to do Mech's event though. Oh, hey. The hero gains an action point to use immediately. How cool is that? We could do a hit and run. Or a deadly jump. Let's do the hit and run. Yeah, because we did a move in a standard combat. Let's go ahead and do... Man, I wish these guys were turned around so I could stab them in the back. Let's go ahead and just do a hit and run for mech. So it's just a move attack. And actually, if that lands... we could do another combo. All right. So on the soldier, gray and 2 white against these things. It's a free attack. We might as well. Oh, the guy gets a shield up though. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so he's gonna get a gray, extra gray, to replace one of the whites. Ooh, a red hit. That's pretty sweet. So even with the shield up, the soldier still took 2 body points. And I think he doesn't really get a reaction. Yeah, his reaction is just the shield up thing. So that's pretty sweet as far as mech is concerned. That's everybody for hero phase, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do patrol management. Obviously, we're starting with this patrol here. They move 4 squares. Like this? Yeah. Now we're going to do the secondary potential patrol for that pathway. Nope. Nothing. Good. And now we'll do the yellow path. Patrol moves backwards without turning around. So they're just going to stay where they are. Back over here. They can't move backwards any more than what they have. Okay. Now we're going to go enemy phase, and they're going to activate using a black die because the knight is the strongest activation die in the group. And it is an orange. Who can attack without moving? The soldier can attack mech or Horus from where he's at. He has a melee 2, so he can move. He can hit Horus or mech. The knight would have to move. The guard would have to move. So the soldier is going to attack, and I think they always attack the lowest health number. I think the lowest number health. So that's going to be Horus. So 2 gray and a white, and 1 gray attack. 2 gray and a white defense, I meant. So he's using his long reach to stab at Oris. It's blocked. Good. Who's activating next? Probably the knight would make the most sense. Yeah, of course, he would attack Oris as well. Actually, if he has to move, what does he do? Oh, the guard gets assault, too. Oh, I'm sorry, the soldier also gets a blue badass. Just a skull. Nope, that wasn't anything. Okay, now the knight is going to get a black attack. But would he go for... He would probably go for Thala, actually. Because Thala has less health than Oris. Yeah. So let's move that guy back over here. So he's going to attack her. For... And what does she have? A gray and a white. And he attacks with a black. Yeah. Oh, and he gets a badass, too. That sucks. Red. And the lightning bolt, so she'd be stunned. Does she have anything she can use? We could do a reaction. She has a safe shot reaction she could do. We'll spend 2 badass points. We're going to do it. That means she can dodge and then counterattack. That's her safe shot reaction ability. Show that to you. So I spent the 2 badass points. We're going to dodge, and then we're counterattacking. So we're going to hit him with a white and a black versus his gray and black and a white because there's a soldier in the group. We did get 1 orange hit through. That's not enough to hit the knight, though. The knight we have to hit with red. Darn. Okay, but we kept Thala safe from taking damage. And then finally, the guard needs to activate. He can move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he can move 5. He has melee 1. He's probably going to go for her, too. I think that would make more sense. So she's got a gray and white. He's got a 2 gray. Oh, does he get a Oh, the knight got a badass. Oh, yeah, I dodged it. Yeah. He gets what? A gray and a... Oh, 2 gray attack. Dang. Harsh. Looks like an orange hit gets through on her. Yep. That's 1 point for her. Okay. That's all the enemies. We're going to take the alert level up 1 and refresh all of our skill cards. And I think that's it for the round. Oh, man. Oops, I just put all those event cards in the wrong deck. Okay. She avoided the stun at least. The stun would have sucked because we really don't want to not be able to do anything. What makes the most sense to go first? Oris could kill the knight, guaranteed. Or Mandar can do it. Like, he can just throw the dude against the wall and kill him, guaranteed. So let's have Oris charge. Or do we just attack the guard? Or we could just throw the soldier. Or should we go with mech first? Either way, the soldier's going to get shield up. Let's go for the soldier. We're going to charge him. Gray and white against... He's going to get his shield up, though, against 2 gray. And we do get a badass. It's an orange hit. I think that kills him. Yeah, soldier's dead. Orange hit kills him. Cool. Gain a badass. Gain a loot. Horus is probably getting close to his limit too. Wand, which I think will just, you know, take his resources. That was his first ability. Can we do anything else? We could move, but I don't know if there's any point to moving. We can grant another character. Oh, we shouldn't have went first with Horus. That's stupid. Because now we can't grant a skill card back. We'd give somebody else something. Well, let's give Mech his... it's so stupid to do that. Because she can get so many other attacks. Let's have Mech go for the guard and get the guard to turn around. So we'll do hit and run. He's going to move up here, and he's going to get the piercing this time. So Mech is coming up behind the guard here. 2 gray and a white against the gray and a white. And of course our badass die. And we get piercing so we can reduce a defense like this one. And do we activate on the lightning bolt? No. So that is, what, 2 orange hits on the guard. Good stuff. 2 orange hits on the guard. And he will spin around as a reaction. Now Mech can do his standard combat. No piercing on this one, though. Ooh, 2 red hits and no defenses. I think that's a kill on the guard. Yeah, because that's 4 body points of damage. Yup, nice. That is a relief. Whew. Badass point and a loot for Mech. Resources, we got some metal. Good stuff. Mech is... He's still got some room in his bags. We gotta check that pretty soon and use up the resources. Now Mech can do a combo 1 for free. So we'll do his other hit and run. 1, 2, 3. We're getting behind the knight. And the knight is going to lose the phalanx. 2 gray and a white against the... what's he have? Gray and a black defense. That sucks. But this is a free attack, so hopefully we land at least 1 damage. Ooh. But we can reduce this. Still not enough, though. We don't get through this or this. Yeah, the knight is tough. But the knight will turn around. So unfortunately, we don't get the combo 2 with Mech. Did we forget Horus's event? I think I did. Yes, I did. Sorry. Nothing happens anyway. Mech's event. Nothing happens. Now Thala can shoot him. And he won't react. Standard combat. Black and white versus what? Black and gray. Ooh, red hit. So we got one on the knight. He does not react. We'll do her second combat. Oh my goodness. Oh, we can't reduce the red though. Shoot. And the orange is not enough to hit. Crap. So the knight blocks that. So we're not going to get any combos. We'll do her event. Enemies who are not adjacent to a hero turn towards Thala. He is adjacent to a hero, so he's not going to turn. Crap, man. And I guess we got Mandar left. We can do a projection. We can do standard combat. Do we have line of sight, though? I think corners of like walls and stuff block line of sight. So unfortunately, I do not think we have... Yeah, we don't have line of sight, so we'd have to move. That sucks. And the question is, do we have to do the use the force? That'd be the only thing that would make any sense. So we're going to move him 2 pushes. Spend a badass point, and that would kill him this round. Okay, we're going to move. Check this out. We're going to move, which puts him here. Let's move this token. Then we're going to do Mandar's, remember his staff, instead of an attack, we can just do a push 3. So we're going to do that push 3. Oh, do we get the poison as well? No, that's only when we do an attack. So that slams him into the wall. So now he's up to 2 body points. Okay. We can spend a badass point in order to do the use the force. 1 more action. So we're back down to 9 action points, but we can use his other thing, which slams him into the wall again and kills him. Those automatic damages come in handy big time. Okay. Knight, what is it? 2 loot and 2 badass points? Cool. So we just gain our badass points back. Mandar is going to get some stuff. A sword, which we'll just take the resources for, of course. And his second one, Kukri? A riposte. Fantastic. Good. So with that said, let's do his event. Nothing happens, and then we're going to clean up. Or no, we got to do our patrols and stuff. So let's do that now. First patrol, the one that's already on the map here. 6 squares. Wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're cruising. Same patrol path. No secondary spawn there. Then we look at the yellow spawn, or yellow path, and they move 4 squares. It's coming back over. Coming back over on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really tight space here, so I'm like having to move the camera around a lot. Just don't have enough room. Okay, that's it for patrol management. No active enemies, so the alert level doesn't go up. I guess we can refresh skill cards and everything. Did we do Mandar's event? I thought I did. I'm off by 1 somewhere. I must have done it. We need to do some upgrading, though. I think I might shut the cameras off and figure out what I have and upgrade stuff. Okay, So I did some upgrading. What did I do the other night? I stopped recording my play session, and it was Oris's sword. So as you can see here, Oris now has a level 3 sword. Black die, white die with accuracy 1. Pretty sweet. And of course we've got the slaughtering enchant on it. So we're in good shape there. Yeah, so I was thinking about this the other night and how difficult this quest is and the sheer number of enemies, because we've got guys here. There's like 5 guys in here. There's like another 5 or 6 here and like another 5 or 6 over here in these last 2 rooms where the last objective token is. Then there's more in this room, or this room here, in order to get here to reconstitute the key. So I'm just like, man, how am I going to get through all those guys before the alert tracker hits 15? So what I'm thinking I'm going to try to do, and hopefully this works out, I'm going to try and sneak mech, because he starts off his turn, if he starts his turn without anybody in line of sight of him, or any enemies in line of sight, he gets invisible. I think we're going to bring him over here and use his, Thieves Tools, to do the room exploration on the other side, and hopefully nobody's blocking the door or blocking his way to this objective token, and he can just go in there totally invisible and just steal it, and we can just avoid some rooms altogether, because I honestly don't know how else we're going to do it. I'd like to do it here for this one and over here for these if possible. This is considered one room for this quest because there's a destroyed wall token here, and there's more enemies here. If he could sneak past all those guys and get this one, and then maybe we just fight this last room here and call it a day, I think that would be the best bet. Okay, enough chitter chatter. It has been a week since I played. Hold on, I just remembered something. Okay, better. It's been a week since I played this. I had to break it all down. I ran out of time the other night, and I was having company over for the weekend, and so I couldn't leave everything set up. So I had to take it all down, and now I've got it all back up. So let's get rolling here. We'll get... I think we're going to do that plan, or try to do that plan with mech. So he's going to move his 7... and let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he's invisible, so the patrol can't see him. And we're going to have him use his Thieves Tools to do the exploration for this room. So let's do that. It's a 4x4 room. And let me double check the quest book, because I'm pretty sure there's 5 guys in there. Not the burgers, unfortunately. Yeah, there's 5 in there. Okay. So we got a 4x4 room, and we will say this is the entrance over here, this piece right here. Let's grab 5 dice, and let's drop them. Ooh. Here, 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 and he can't go there, but he can go here. This could work. Mech might be able to slip by these guys, depending on where they're facing. Okay, let's grab some tokens out of the bag and see where they end up. Soldier looking downward. Soldier looking away. Oh, a dog. No. So the dogs have flare, which takes mech out of invisible if he goes in there. So this plan is not going to work, at least not in this room. Oh, another dog. Oh, no. We're going to have to fight this room. Ooh, and an officer. This is the first time we've seen one of these guys. This will be an interesting fight. I think we'll leave mech where he's at, and hopefully this patrol doesn't spot him. And we will do his event. Oops, bumping the camera. Nothing happens. Maybe I should shut that overhead light off, huh?
better. Okay. Here's the problem. Really, nobody else can do anything. Not anything useful, anyway. Which is a massive bummer. We'll, activate Mandar, move him so he's facing this way. Do his event. Nothing. Or same thing, we'll move him this way, turn him like that. Do his event. You can restore a skill card. Not particularly useful. And Thala, we'll just literally just keep her right here in the corner. Do nothing. Draw a card. Nothing happens. Okay. So we'll do patrol management first. We'll start off with the furthest patrol on the, I think it's the yellow path, which is over here. So let's figure out what they do. They move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This guy back here does nothing because he broke off from the patrol. But we still do need to draw one more card for the yellow path. To see if another one spawns. And it does not. And then we find out what the blue patrol path does. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the blue one. This is the yellow one. I've literally got the markers of the entrances and exits, so that was dumb. And they move quite a bit. They move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite past the door, but at least they're like moving along. Maybe one more round and we can get past them. All right, that's it for patrol phase. No active enemies, so we don't bump that up. And let me clean up the event cards. Restore the movement cards and stuff. And I think we're literally just going to chill and let that patrol get past so that we can make our way around and start attacking. Because really what we got to do, we got to be really efficient in this quest. What we don't want to do is like end our movement somewhere over here where we can't begin attacking immediately because we just don't have enough time on the alert tracker to deal with it. Okay, so we're going to just cheese everyone. Oris event. 2 adjacent heroes. I specifically separated the heroes so they would not brawl. Mech. Nothing. Thala? Bizarre. We do have to roll a die here and see if Mandar loses a resource. Or a badass die. Should clean out my tray. It's getting a little fuzzy. He is fine. And Mandar. Oris inflicts damage to an adjacent hero. Again, I separated them on purpose so they could not harm each other. Back to patrol management. Blue path. First patrol moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're almost around the corner here. Second card for blue path to see if another one spawns. And it does. Look at that. So this is going to present a problem. We are in orange alert level. So it's going to be 2 guards, a soldier, and a dog. And we have just enough that we can make that happen. And if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I'm going to shut Discord off on my computer so I'm not hearing all these alerts. Radio. But I do need to know their see, the dog is in front on the left. Put the soldier and the 2 guards in the back. Okay, so we're at max patrols right now.
2 on the blue path, 1 on the yellow path. And now we finally need another one for the yellow path. And they are going to move 4 more squares. 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to try and slip out behind them and get these guys to slip around before these guys move. And this guy's going to join up with this group and become part of the patrol once they come by. All right, Mech's good is right where he's at. But let's get some 2 action point movements for all of our guys. Oris can move 9. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to open, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll do his event. His event is Mech loses invisible. Good thing we didn't get that one last round. That could have ended up poorly. Thala can move, I believe, a solid 10. Oh, this door is open now. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do her event. Nothing. Good. Mech, let's just have him stay still, and he's going to do his event. Oh, he gains an additional action. Well, bummer. And finally, Mandar can move 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, these guys are stacked up perfectly. We got to blitz in there and start killing real quick. And Mandar needs to do his event. Nothing. Good. We need patrol management on these guys up here. They're going to move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost off of the path. Not quite. These guys back here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, they're not quite line of sight. They're like 1 square away. Oh, that's really scary. We need to get hidden. Pretty sure that's not line of sight because the corners block line of sight in this game. How terrible would that be to get caught right by the bell? Okay. Mech is going to lose invisible. Who would be the best person for him to stab? He could probably take a dog out fairly easily. That would free up some of the other heroes to get in there. So let's have him do... We'll have him do his hit and run combo 2, right? Yeah. So he's going to go through. He doesn't have to open doors. And we'll immediately stab the dog and see what happens. A gray, 2 gray and a white. And the dog does not get a defense. 2 gray and a white. No defense on the dog. Oh, and Mech's badass, of course. Of course. 2 reds. Oh, and an orange. Doggy is dead. Excellent. Needed those kills quick. The dog awards a badass normally, plus the bonus for the quick kill. And that was only Mech's first attack. He now has... what else can we do? We could do another hit and run. We could do it on the soldier. Oh, this guy's going to get a counterattack on us, though. Not if we're down here, though. Wait, what's the guard's range? Melee 1. Yeah, so we could come down here and attack this dog. That's our second hit and run. Yes. Okay, let's do that. This is his second action. A move and an attack. No retaliation by the dog. Thank the Lord. A red and 2 yellows. I believe that's enough to kill it. Yes. A red alone is enough to kill the dog. So. Oh, I forgot. Does the dog get a defense because of the soldiers? Oh no. Yeah, they get phalanx, I think. Or is that only for like human characters? Let's take a look. Just says other members of the enemy group gain 1 white defense. So let's roll a white defense for that first roll. Actually, I don't think it would have mattered because there was enough damage there to... There was reds, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, it would have been a blank anyway. And again, for this one, an orange defense. I forgot what I rolled. I think it was still enough to kill him. There was still a red in there, wasn't there? Yeah, it'd still be enough to kill him, so... Forget about the soldier abilities. That's 2 more badass points. Lovely. So that was 2 combo ones. Or 2 abilities that both did damage. We could, in theory, do a combo one for free. Which would consist of either deadly jump or... Problem is we can only do ranged. Unless we spend a badass point to do a move first, then do the combo. We could do that. I think. I don't know if there's any rule against that. I don't see why not. Oh, heck with it. We'll spend a point. We'll do his normal standard move. And now we'll spend our combos. So we get a free combat against this guy. So this is going to be gray, 2 gray and a white against the soldiers. Gray and white. Hopefully these are just reds all across the board. I'd love to just absolutely murk all these dudes. Oh, those are terrible. All blocked. Yep. Well, that was a big waste. And the soldier... Oh, he gets shield up anyway. So he would have had another defense roll for the remainder of the round. He's going to turn. And he's shield up right now. Darn. So he would have had another... What's that do? Like, raise his lowest? I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. He didn't get hit anyway. Okay, so that's it for mech. Let's do his event. My kill. Dala performs an attack on an enemy in line of fire and adjacent to a hero. Unfortunate, since the door's closed. Should Oris bust the door down? No. We should open that door up. Actually, what would be sweet, get Thala inside and shoot the officer in the back. And then she's out of range of the stupid guard man. Okay, we'll do that. She's going to move. Actually, she'll do a hit and run. That way she can move and then attack. So it'd be 1, 2 to open. Three or 3, 4, doesn't matter. Black and white, and the officer gets 2 gray. Oh, plus a white because of the soldier. And this will burn up his reaction too. He can only just turn around. This is for her first attack. Oh yeah, a red and an oh, the orange is blocked. Shoot. But we did get a red hit on the officer, which is 2 points of damage. He has 6 orange health. So he is rather tough. We'll drop that on there, and he's going to turn to face her. Now, she could do her standard combat right now as a combo 1. And he does not get a reaction this time. Please get some damage on this dude. Another red hit. Yes. Oops. But the other orange gets canceled by the yellow shield gets canceled. So it's another red hit. 2 more points. He's at 6. Or I'm sorry, he's at 4. He has 2 left. Now, that was 2 abilities that dealt damage. So now we can do another combat for free. It's a combo 1 combat. So we get another attack. And if we land this, we get another one. Another hit. Oh, that kills him. Oh yeah, that's enough to kill him. Officer's dead. Thala just beasting it up with the combos. Oh, what do we get for that? 2 loots. The 2 loots. Leather. Cool. Leather. You know I like my leather. And then a bow. Do we give that to Mech? Can Mech use a bow? I think he can. Yeah, he has ranged ability. It'd be interesting to have that on Mech and just swap off sometimes. We'll hang on to it now in its normal state, not in wreck up status. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, she's at her carry limit with the bow. With the bow not wrecked up. Okay, but here's the thing. Thala can still attack because her combo 1 did damage. So now we can do a combo 2, which is the multi-shot. Check this thing out. Combo 2. There's no badass point cost, but we can't do the enhanced version. We can only do the base version. But there's no badass point cost when it's a combo, as I understand it. If that's not true, somebody in the comments can let me know. So we do 2 more attacks. Killing the soldier would be sweet. Or the guard. We could burn up the guard's reaction. Get him to turn. Mandar could go in next, blast him back against the wall. Then Oris can go in. Decisions. Let's go for the guard. I want to kind of use up his. I want to use up his reactions. He gets 1 gray defense, but 1 white because of the soldier, the phalanx ability or trait. Orange. Darn, we didn't get that one. That sucks. And the guard gets counter attack as his reaction, but she's too far away, so he just turns. See, now he's facing the door, which I don't like because anyone that comes through is going to take automatic damage when they go by. So that's why I'm thinking bring Mandar in next and slam his ass against the wall and get some damage on him. But before that, we'll do Thala's event. -2 badass points if the hero did not make any activation or attack during their activation. I'd say she did a few attacks. She got 4 attacks off in 1 round, which is great. Yeah, so Mandar's going to move. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of hit and run type attack with Mandar. But he's going to go in right here. And then he's going to do his staffs at range 1, push 3. Which I believe just counts as an attack. See, I don't know how that works. At range 1. I think it, yeah, we'll just, we'll burn his attack. So it pushes him back, hits the wall, takes an automatic damage. This is a really good round, actually. Oris is going to go next. Oh, sorry, we got to do Mandar's event. Uh-oh. It's a trap. On a skull, the hero suffers automatic damage, or on a lightning bolt if they're agile. Well, Mandar's not agile. This is about a 50-50 chance for damage. Nope, no damage. Awesome. That was lucky. It's like the same probability as the HeroQuest skull. So Mandar's cool. And finally, Oris is going to move. Yes. He moves 6. He can't close the door because he has smashing trait, so he can't open and close doors. But we'll grant an additional move attack or something to one of these other guys and use that to close the door. So Oris is going in right here. This guy cannot counterattack, and we'll use his standard combat. Should we spend a badass and make it a brutality? That would be kind of sick. Let's guarantee a red damage at least. Let's do that. I want to really put the pressure on hard here. So Oris is now attacking with a black and a white with an accuracy roll too. So that's cool. Black and a white. Oh, with his badass die too. Against a black and a white. No reaction this time. Ooh. Ooh. No defenses. And we can re-roll this white one. Darn, it's only a yellow. But a red hit on a guard is 2 more points of damage. Which is cool. I like that. He's up to 3. He's only got 2 body points left. Oh, did I do a brutality? I did, didn't I? So I could shift this up 1. Did I forget that? I think I did. So technically I got another hit on him. So he's actually up to 4. Yeah, I forgot about I did the brutality. Like I spent the badass point and then... Oh! The lightning bolt on the badass die triggers slaughtering. Oh, this might be a kill. Let's see. Slaughter does something. Add an orange or a red attack result. Well, his enchant says he can add an orange. That's it. He's dead. Nice job by Oris. And the guard, we get a badass point, so we get our point back. And a loot for Mr. Oris. Potion of Use So Tough. Gain fortified by using it. Cool. Was that his 2 attacks? Yeah, it was. And we already spent an extra badass point for Mandar? Or was it for Mech? It was for Mech. I can't remember where we spent it. I'm pretty sure we already spent one this round. Anyway, so now part of Oris's activation is we can grant another hero a restore a skill card and give them a free activation. Let's do Thala's. Actually, I think I forgot to do Thala's multi-attack. I only did 1 attack with her. That was kind of dumb. Yeah, she doesn't really have line of sight. Actually, she does. She can shoot through Mandar. Because when she's adjacent, she can shoot right through. Let's redo her multi-shot, which grants her 2 attacks. So 2 attacks against the soldier. Black and white versus... I think he only has... Oh, he has black and white. Black and white versus... Oh, he has gray and white, I mean. Okay. But she gets 2 attacks on this dude, and he can't react. Red. So he's at 1 body point left. And an orange. Dead. Wow. That was sick. Okay, so the guard is dead. It took 2 separate attacks, though, so... I'm sorry, the soldier. Soldier is dead. We get a badass point, and we get a loot. Oh, Thala's at her limit, though. This is just going to be wasted. Yeah, this is going to be a waste. Darn it. I'll just have to junk it because she's at her carry limit. Should we spend 2 badass points and grant somebody the ability to move and close that door? I think we should. I'm gonna spend 2 to get another action. Mech has his move card available still, so we'll do that. He's gonna move over here and close this door and then back away. I'm concerned about the patrol. Darn it. The patrol has got me worried. Oh, and as part of his movement, he's got enough. He'll move back here as well. Where was he here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can easily do that. 7. What does he move? 8? 7. So he moves on to the treasure chest, or the token here. Who had the other one? Did Oris have it last? I think Oris had the other one from last week. So we've got 2 of the things. Cool. And we clear that entire room in a single combat round, which is insane. Oh, we got to do Oris's event, though, which is squabble. All heroes in line of sight lose in action. Doesn't matter. Wow, awesome. Okay, let's do patrol management. Up here, I think these guys are about to leave the board. Oh, no, it doesn't. The patrol moves 3 squares towards the nearest hero. So they're heading back this way now. At least temporarily. Actually, they're kind of out of order now. Should I always keep them in their formation? Probably. Well, that's not cool. I wanted them to leave. Okay, these guys down here. They are going to do something. They move 4 squares. Okie doke. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could sneak around behind these guys. Oh, no, we can't. They have line of sight this way. We're going to have to cheese around again. Ah, that sucks so bad. I hate that. And then this patrol over here, the other path, the yellow path, they are going to move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're talking. They're almost connected. Would 2 patrols on 2 different patrol paths, if they got adjacent to each other, do they merge into one? Probably not, but it would be funny. That would be hilarious, actually. Okay, let me clean up activation cards and all that for the round. Can clear a room really, really fast. I'm feeling a little more confident about getting that last room done now. So as part of our activations, I'm just going to move each one of these guys in such a way that they don't... there's that one card that makes them walk forward and bump into something. So as part of each one of their moves in turn, I'm just going to turn them and orient them so that they wouldn't run into something and cause the alert level to go up. So we'll just go through each hero real quick with the events. Alert level -1 if no heroes are in enemy line of sight. Awesome. We're still in orange, but whatever. That was Oris. Mech. Unnamed enemy in Mandar's line of sight gets polymorphed. Dala. Alert level +1. Absolutely stupid. I hate these mirrored event cards. They're just not creative to me. And finally, Mandar, nothing. Okay. So that quickly gets us through another round of those so we can get back to patrol management and hopefully get these patrols gone. Starting with these dudes again. They're moving backwards again without turning around. But they're facing this way. So is backwards now this way? Or do they mean backwards on the pathway? I'm going to assume pathway. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. We're doing it again. They move 4. Good. This will get them out of our way. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I should do the guy that's going to go the furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's, I think, how you're supposed to do it. Always the guy that will get the patrol the furthest along. So this guy has joined this patrol, and they're all hanging out. So that's patrols on the blue path, and now we got to do the yellow path. Patrol moves to the nearest room in line of sight and opens the door. So we're gonna get basically a free activation, or a free exploration, I do believe. So they're gonna open this. They're right line of sight to it and real close to it. So let me double check how many people spawn in there. 5. And the room is 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 4 by 6 with 5 people inside. And this is where I'm thinking maybe Mech can sneak past these dudes. How cool would that be? Sneak past all of this? We'll see how it plays out. Okay, so we'll say over here is the doorway where these guys right here are looking. And so let's see who spawns where. Somebody right next to the door. Everyone else is in the corner. Oh, this is perfect. Can't go there because of the barrels. Tuck him over there instead. As long as this dude is not facing the doorway, actually Mech could even still slip past him because he can go. He can go diagonal. This is awesome. I think. Oh, this is gonna be really close. I bet the commander's in here too because he's in this bag still somewhere. Gives us a slightly better chance to open this door, and hopefully nobody's blocking his path over here and he can just steal the thing and leave. But we'll see. Guard is, oh, he's facing away. Oh, perfect. Good, good, good. Ooh, a triple soldier. Oh. What else here? Officer. Oh, there's Commander. Commander Beck. And he is supposed to be a soldier, but I don't know. Might reposition the camera here so you guys can see better. We don't know what's going to happen with this patrol. We want to exit out of here and start heading up this hallway. We don't want this patrol turning around on us. We don't want this one catching us. So I'm hoping maybe Mandar can just go out in the hall here, drop some smoke tokens, and we can get people moved. And get ready, and hopefully everyone here just moves away from us. That would be the ideal thing, but doesn't always work out that way. Hopefully that's less glary for you. I noticed the light was positioned kind of poorly. This is going to be really difficult to get past. All right. Enough with the patrol. Back to hero phase, and we are going to start moving. Mandar is going to move. He's going 1 to open the door, 2, 3, 4, and we will cast smoke or mist. It's called mist. Getting pissed in the mist. So we'll do it here and here, and then do his event. Actually, he's gonna turn this way. Oh, that's dumb. I hate this so bad. He moves forward ahead 2, 1, 2. If he hits anything, alert level goes up. So we're up to 8. And this is what I'm talking about when I say like this quest I don't think is fair. I think there's too many enemies to deal with, and so it's just annoying to me. Anyway, who's going next? Mech is invisible, so we can move him his 7, I believe he moves. Yeah.
Or 8, or 10 actually. He could do it with the double action move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We already got that in Mekhluz's invisible event. And I haven't reshuffled the deck yet because we still have more cards in it. So I don't think we're going to get it for a while. We'll do his event though, which is Nitin. Boris, we'll get him moving right here. Do his event. Enemies who are not adjacent to a hero turn towards Thala. Is that everybody? Is that patrols too? It's possible. Thankfully we are hidden. They can't see us all the way back here. Do all these guys turn? Is there a point to this? Aren't they all just going to move before they even do anything? Probably. So this is like a waste of time, essentially. All right. Who was that? That was Ors. Thala is, of course, going to move. We'll put her here. And do her event as well. Which is nothing happens. And that's it for heroes. So let's do our patrol management back to all the way up here. Enemies turn towards each other. Well, which ones turn towards each other? Oh, the actual patrol turns towards each other. So it's like these guys turn towards each other. So they still haven't moved. That's insane. These guys haven't moved off the map in a while. Then we'll do these guys back here. Next one. They move 3 squares backwards without turning around. So, again, I'm like, well, what does that mean? 3? Something like this? Okay. Dumb. Oh, I forgot to place the minis for the room. Guard goes here. Soldier goes here. A triple soldier goes here. I don't have any soldiers left. They're literally all used on the patrols. We do have a officer though. I gotta consult the rule book again on what happens. I think the alert level goes up. Does it go up for each enemy that you can't place? So anytime you cannot place enemies, the alert tracker goes up again by 1. So I'm assuming that means this just goes away. And actually, this soldier would go away too, because he's actually going to be Commander Beck. I think Commander Beck in this mission is a soldier. So I think it would make more sense to have him be the... Oh no, he's a knight. I lied. So put the soldier back. Commander Beck is a knight. And all these guys gain brutality as a result. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's take that out. They moved backwards. That was these guys. Oh, and these guys moved backwards. That's what I meant. This patrol moved backwards. This one faced each other. We didn't do this one yet. Okay. An unmodified patrol becomes a red alert level patrol, and it moves 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. And it becomes red level, which I need to look. Does that mean I got to add more miniatures? Oh, did I do that patrol wrong? Oh, it's been the same patrol for a while. So I just need to add either a war dog or an officer. guess the officer? Or do I just take a soldier out? And I think I have to take a soldier out and replace it with a dog and an officer, because that is a red patrol in this quest. And I'll get them reoriented here so that they're correct. The soldier, the officer is in the front on the right, and the dog is up there too. They're about to just leave the map anyway, so it's kind of dumb. But they might stick around. Who knows? Okay. So that's it for patrol management phase. Mech is invisible. We could start making our way towards this room and try and get an exploration off over here. Probably not a bad idea. He can move 10. Does he have anything that lets him... And actually, tell you what I'm going to do before I start activating the heroes. I am going to... because Dala is adjacent to Oris, I'm going to trade some of her stuff to him. Because he can carry so much more. And she's more likely to get kills than he is. That way, everyone can carry a little bit more. Okay, that's done. Cool, that's better. Now Mech is going to do his movement, which is 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 10. We can get all the way to that door. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, exactly at the door. And we'll use his thieves' tools to do the exploration. This might bump up the alert level again, but it may give us the chance that we need to sneak in here, steal the last thing, and then just come and fight this room and leave. Which I might like that better. Okay. So it is a 4x6 room. It's the same size as before. And it has 6 characters in there. I think there's only 7 tokens left in the bag, so... Yeah, there's 6 people in that room. Ugh, brutal. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll figure out where they are. Hopefully they are not down here. Oof. Here. I'm guessing this is in the corner. Oh, this might work. This might work. As long as there's not a dog in there. Because the dog is going to be the killer. He can flare mech. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. You guys can't quite see what I'm yesing about, but nothing is facing towards the doorway or towards the objective. I think I can slip right past these guys on my next turn, and we can get that... Sorry, I'm going to move this a bit. Look at that. But I don't have enough to place all these guys, so alert level is going to go up again. That means we need to start making haste and get out of here quick. That's going to go away. No dogs. Thank you. You know what would be cool? If there wasn't enough things or tokens to spawn all these guys because of all these patrols, and we barely had to fight anybody. Alert level is going to keep going up, but there's not much more to spawn because our patrols keep hanging out on the board, so we don't have to spawn more patrols. This might work out. This actually might work out. So that was Mech's movement. Let's do his event. Nothing happens. Good. The question is, do we get everybody else over here towards this room now? Oh, these go away. It's probably a good idea. So Mandar could do like a double move for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could throw up some smoke just to be sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll spend a badass point so that we can also cast Mist Up to 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just in case these guys come here, they can't see this way. And hopefully they move far enough that they face away. And then that'll give us another round to get further back in that corner. That's the goal. Thala's going her 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. She can just hang there. We'll do her event. Until the end of the action phase, her double action points only cost 1. Okay. And of course, who did not go? Did I do Mandar's event? I think I missed it. I must have missed it. Sorry. Pickpocket. Mech draws a loot if he's next to an unnamed character. He is not, thankfully. And then finally, Oris will go for 9. We're taking a big risk here. I'm pretty confident these patrols will move away, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now he can grant an action to another character. Has Mandar even attacked this entire night? I don't think so. Okay, hopefully Oris doesn't get caught there, but we'll see. We'll do his event real quick, and then we got to reshuffle the deck. Hey, cool. Plus 2 badass points. Brings us up to 14. All right, we're doing patrol management. We're doing this one first. We're hoping these guys move this way. The smoke should keep us, protected-ish for now. One of them's going to turn around and piss. The others move 3 squares. So we'll say maybe this guy turns around, and then these guys go 1, 2, 3. And because of that smoke, or the mist tokens, they didn't see us. Good. That was the one I was most worried about. Now I'm worried about this one turning around. Actually, I don't think they'll be able to see Oris either. The other patrol on the same path, the blue path's going to move 4. So 1, 2, 3. That alert level is going to keep going up, though. Now this is the one that would suck. Okay, we're actually okay. The patrol stops and does nothing but daydream. So everybody is just chilling. And that's actually the end of the patrol deck, too. I'll have to reshuffle that before the next round. Okay. And I think we're going to use Oris's ability to get Mandar or Mech in there and then get him out. So Mech can activate and then immediately just boogie the hell out of there. All right. That's all shuffled up. Mech is going for it. He is moving 10. So he's going to slip through the door. 1. Actually, he can't go there. 1, 2. The way the knight's facing. 3, 4, 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. It puts him right back on the other side of the door again. But he did now pick up the third and final chest I've got here, which represents the portion of the key. So we'll go ahead and put that back where it was, or it was here. So we've got all the pieces of the key now. Mech's got 2 of them. Oris has 1 of them. And we got to get him to... Where do we got to get him? Here, to this room. Oh, I forgot to move this token with the patrol. Okay. This is kind of working out. We got to do his event, though, which hopefully isn't bad. Hero moves ahead 2 squares, -1 alert level, or +1 if he hits something. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's right behind this officer. Yikes. Okay, but he's okay. I'm kind of thinking like Oris should just bust that door down and then we do an exploration and then start attacking stuff. And then when Oris's activation is all done, he can grant Mech another movement so he can get the hell out of here. Mech is still invisible. So even if he ends up in the hallway, he should be okay. Wow. I think, wow, that sucks. We're going to miss the fragment of power from killing Beck. But I really don't want to engage a whole bunch of enemies. All right, Oris is going to move his 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slamming through the door, busting it down. It cannot be closed because Oris has now smashed it. And how many enemies are in here? This is going to be another +1 alert level. 6. How on earth are there this many enemies in every room? This quest is kind of nuts with that. And I need to draw the last token out of the bag, and then the rest I got to redo the pile because we're out of enemies. This is crazy. There's a lot of enemies. Okay, this is a 5x5 room. So let's set this up. Okay, and we've got 6 enemies, so we'll get 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Drop them in. I think that's going to be here. This will be here. It's kind of a split. It could either go here or here. Probably there. That's kind of a split. That's here. That's there. Okay, and this is the doorway over here. So, is anyone by the doorway? Yeah, there is 2 right in front of Oris. Shoot. That could end up bad. Should I cheese it and say only this one looked at him? Turn towards him? We could do that. Why not? So we don't have enough dogs to spawn them all. Thankfully. Oh, we don't have enough soldiers either. So a lot of these dudes aren't going to even spawn. I think it's just going to be the knight and the dog and the guard. I'll tell you what we'll do with Oris. We'll use his watch out, his projection, because he can throw an enemy out of the way, and that'll cause an automatic damage. Right? So he kind of manhandles people. We're going to use that as our second action. Throw this dude against the wall, smash him, and he's going to take a body point of damage. Now, as part of Oris's finishing up his activation, he's going to grant Mech his movement back and an action to use it. Now, it's only the 7 points of movement, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's in a much... Actually, we'll put him back here. He's in a much better position. The smoke has gone away, by the way. Now we'll do Oris's event. And nothing happens. Oh, the alert level needs to go up because we could not spawn all the enemy group. Okay, that's good. Who is in danger of being seen? Mandar. Let's move him. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we'll go over here. That way the guard can't counterattack. And let's do a white and black attack on the dog. White and black attack, and the dog cannot defend. Good. Good. This is good. This is kind of working out. The patrols are actually kind of saving us in a way. Because we can't spawn all the enemies. That's kind of actually helping us. So black and white against nothing. A red hit. That's a killed dog. Oh, the dog gets... No, he doesn't get it. I was going to say he gets a bonus white die, but we couldn't spawn any soldiers. So the dog dies. Good. Single hit. That is a bonus badass. +1, I think, normally. Yeah. Up to 16. That was Mandar's move and standard combat. So no bonus or no combos, but we'll do his event. All heroes with a line of sight on you lose an action. That's only going to be Oris? Yeah, because Mech and Thala are not, I believe. Lose an action. Lame. Oh, did I forget Oris's event? I did. So actually, yeah, if I had done that first, only Thala would have lost the action. So that's fine. And this would have been Mandar's, which is Thala performs an attack on an enemy in line of fire and adjacent to a hero, which is nobody. That would have been Mandar's event. Would have been. Thala does lose an activation, though, which sucks. But we can still do a hit and run. Sure, let's do that. We're going to do the combo, was it combo 2 hit and run? We'll just do a regular hit and run. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to shoot the guard in the back. Black and white against, was it gray and white? Just a gray. Oh darn. It's blocked. That's a bummer. Okay. And she lost her other action point. Her event is nothing happens. Mech can now finally go. Oh, he already went. Or did he? Oris gave him an action? Am I just getting confused? Did I forget to do his event? I'm so lost right now. Hold on. Yeah, he did go already. Yeah. Not sure why I thought otherwise. I'm lost. I'm lost here. Did he go? I feel like he did. Yeah, because he was back over here when we started rushing in, and then I used Oris's extra activation to move him. So he should be done. So I'm missing an event? I have to be. Well, let's just do one. Enemies who are not adjacent to a hero turn towards Thala. Is that literally everybody on the board? Is there any point to that? I'm not going to do it. I don't want to move a bunch of stuff around. Oh, did I not do a Thala's event? Dude, I'm all confused on the events. I'll just do another one anyway. Badass roll. And on that symbol, Mandar loses thingy. Random resource. Nope, he's fine. I lost track of what I was doing. Sorry. I'm sure I missed an event. Well, I'm looking at the number of cards in my discard pile, and it's only 3. So I'm somehow missing one. I'm just going to do one more just so I catch everything up. Mech Luz is invisible. He's fine, though. He's... Okay, that should be events caught up. I'm not sure what I did there. Sorry. We'll do our patrol management starting with these guys. Enemies turn towards each other. They have no line of sight until the next enemy phase. So these guys do this again. This is right after I shuffled and that one ended up on top. Back here, doing these guys over here. Patrol moves backwards 3 squares without turning. I mean, come on. 2, 3. These guys are never going to get anywhere. It's preventing additional patrols from spawning, though, but these guys are never leaving the map. That's okay. We only need to get this room done, and then we're done anyway. And I think we got enough time before that alert tracker gets up there. These guys Oh, I see what I've done. I've shuffled some of the wrong stuff into the wrong pile. I've got event cards in the patrol deck. I'm mixing stuff up. It's getting late, man. Okay. Enemy stops, turns around to relieve itself. The patrol moves 3 squares. So one of these dudes is hanging out, and the rest of these dudes are 1, 2, 3 off the map. So these guys now leave. So that patrol is now gone. This guy will just stay here forever. And it won't matter, though, because we're not ever going back into that hallway. Okay. Now, enemy phase. We've got a knight and a guard. The knight activation is the strongest, so we'll use his. It's a black die, and we'll find out what they do for an attack. It's a red. So does anybody... The guard will attack first because he can attack without moving. He has melee 1. So he's going to use 2 black... Or, excuse me, 2 gray attack against Horus, who has 2 gray and a white as defense. Oh, plus toughness. What does toughness do? I always forget. I forget all these keywords all the time. Increase the results of a defense. Okay, so we can shift it up. Horus is going to be fine. 2 gray defense and a white against 2 gray attack. Yeah. No red hits. 2 oranges. But we can, or an orange and a yellow, but we can shift that up to orange. So we block it. So that's good. He would have turned. The knight is probably going to go for most damaged, which, I think I forgot to put the damage tokens back on. Okay. So the knight's going to move. Oh, wait. The guard also got a badass die. I should have thrown that in there, too. Sorry. Explosion symbol. He does not get anything with that. Okay. The knight will move and attack. I think he's going to go for lowest health. Who's that going to be? Thala, probably? Yeah. Thala would be within his movement, I believe. He moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. She defends with a gray and a white. And he's going to attack with a black and a blue badass. Rough. That's rough, man. Ooh, a red hit on her. And a lightning bolt. Does the lightning bolt do anything? No. But she is going to take a red, which is going to be 2 body points. That sucks. Okay, that is end of enemy phase. Alert tracker's going up. We're in the red. We need to finish this up quick. I feel like Mandar could do some damage. He could do his force projection. Use the force. Oh, I can only project 1. But he could slam him into this. And that'll deal damage to the knight. So we'll do that. We'll use our projection 1. Slam the knight into the... Slamming the knight into the thing there. Automatic damage. That was his first ability. Second ability, we'll just do a combat, which is going to be a white, or a black and a white against the knight's black and gray. And Mandar gets a badass. All right, here we go. A red hit. Yes. Good.
The knight has... Oh, he has red health. Shoot. Does he have any other abilities that I'm not sure? Authority, me first. Oh, authority means he activates first. I screwed that up. I think. Yeah, he should have went first. And then he can also push other characters. The me first means he can push other characters out of the way. Okay, well, I screwed that up. Pretty good hit on Thala, though. No, that was Mandar attacking him. So he's up to 2. Still alive. His reaction, though? Pursuit 2? On Mandar? 1, 2? He can't quite make it to him, but... Okay. Enemies are alive at the end of activation. So the alert level goes up to 12. This is the highest it's ever been. And we're back to... Oh, wait. No, that was just Mandar's regular combat. What am I doing? Let's do his event. The hero gains 1 additional action to use immediately. Is it worth doing anything else? We could move. I don't know if there's a point to that. Sure. We'll move him behind the knight. Actually, we can get in a position where we can blast him backwards. That would be good. Let's get right up in his face. Because we can blast him backwards with a push 3, slam him in the wall, and kill him. If all, all else fails. Let's have Oris go first. No, let's have Mech go first. 1, 2, 3, and attack. Sure, we'll do a hit and run with Mech. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter. We can get in there. On the guard's going to be able to react though. 2 gray and a white against the guard's gray. 2 gray, white, and a badass against the gray for the guard. But he can counterattack. So hopefully we just kill the guy. Nope. Oh. So nothing. So he will counterattack as his reaction. Mech only defends with a single white die. And he's going to attack with 2 gray. That is going to suck. We'll see what happens, and then maybe we'll do a reaction. 2 yellow hits. Oh, and 1's blocked. That could have been much worse. A yellow hit on Mech. So just a point of damage. Really next to nothing. That worked out much better than I thought. Now, Mech does have another combat he can use. His combo 1. Combat. So we'll go ahead and use that. Again, 2 gray and a white, plus a badass against a gray. Am I forgetting any abilities or anything? No, I don't think so. Okay, here we go. A red hit. That's good. That puts him up to 3. 3 damage. Good. Now, that was 2 attacks Mech did that both dealt damage. No, the other guy, he defended on the other one. So we do not get to do any combos. We'll do Mech's event. Nothing. Let's get Oris in there. We'll do a charge. So you can move up to 4, reorient, and attack. He's moving here. Attacking with a black and a white with an accuracy 1 against the guard's single gray. Oh, and Oris has badass. I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to mention it.
Orange hit. Ooh, does a lightning bolt add an orange? It does. It adds slaughtering, his enchant. So that's 2 orange hits on the guard. He's already at 3. That kills him. Beautiful. That's a badass point and a loot for killing those guys. Loot. Some gold for Ors. He's probably getting close to his limit after Dala gave him all that stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is at his limit. All right. So that was really cool. That was 1 activation, though. I could also... Guess we don't have to do anything else. Mech already went. Let's grant Mech his hit and run back and allow him to perform that as part of Oris's passive, granting an action and whatever. So he's gonna do a hit and run for Mech. Mech's gonna go 1, 2, 3, get behind him, and we'll try for another attack. He will be able to react though, but his reaction will just be to turn around. I think. Yeah. 2 gray and a white against a black and a white. Dang. Black and gray, excuse me. Struggling to take these knights down, man. Okay, Mech's got the free attack. Ooh, a red hit. That is what we needed. Oh, we have piercing, too. That only means we can reduce one of these. Because we're attacking from behind. Oh, that's a kill, though. Because he's already at 2 body points of damage. Okay. Knight's dead. 2 badass points and 2 loots. Puts us up to 19. Does Mech have holding ability? He might be at his max. No, he has 6. 6 in his hands, so he could take 2 loots. A sword, which will just wreck immediately. And chainmail armor, which again will just wreck immediately. That way he can hold it all. And that was Mech's activation. There was part of Oris's activation. So this is Oris's event. Nothing. Who is left? Just Thala. I think we're ready to go into that room and assemble the key and leave. Thank God. Yeah, I mean, we could go kill Commander Beck in this room, potentially, but the only thing that gets us is a fragment of power, and then we got to deal with that entire group, potentially these guys. I just don't feel like it, man. I've been at this for so long on this quest. Let's activate Thala. Double action point move. She's going to walk over to Mech, walk over to Oris, and take the components to the keys. 1, 2, 3, 4 to open. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She now has a completed key. And I'll take these other tokens and set them aside. She has the completed key. We'll do her event, which is going to be nothing. Nothing happens. That's end of round. I guess let's go ahead and do all the patrol activations and stuff, but I don't think it's going to matter because I think we're going to be able to get out now. And this is going to be the end. But let's go ahead and see what happens. The patrol moves 4 squares. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're still not out. Okay. These guys back here have been hanging out in this hallway forever. And they're going to continue to do that. They stop and do nothing. Ridiculous. And then, oh, the other patrol's gone now over here. So a new one might potentially spawn. Nope. There's a patrol moves 6 squares, but there is no patrol there to move. This guy's just a regular enemy now. All right, there's no active enemies on the board. So I think we're just going to do everybody's activations, and the door is now open. Let's move. All right. We'll start with Thala. She's moving. Goes here, uses the key. And she's out. Activation. He's out. Mandar's out. Mech is out. And that is Quest. We have completed it. Let's see. We ended up on the 11th or the 12th alert level. So just a few alert levels away from losing. It was really close. Did not get the boss, unfortunately. I need to make some like colored base rings, like the same way I did the rings for HeroQuest. I should make some square ones. That way, if like bosses and stuff, I can just put those on here, and then you can kind of see who's the special enemies. So we didn't kill him, so we didn't get a fragment of power. That sucks. Another enchant would be cool, because then like if we get one on Thala, the likelihood that we can just get more kills would just skyrocket. But this was a tough one, man. I'm gonna move the heroes, move the camera, and let's talk. Okay, so the heroes have successfully battled their way through this one. This one was really hard. This is the difficulty on this one, I think, spiked up so dramatically versus any of the other quests. I actually don't think this quest would be completable unless I was able to steal that last key piece using Mech's invisibility as a sort of cheese, a way to quickly bypass a lot of enemies. Now that did consume a lot of our miniatures, which means our alert levels started spiking up. But I don't see how you could do it otherwise. I was calculating it out. It's something like, it's something to the tune of 33 enemies. If you did not have any invisibility, let's say, and you had to fight through all the rooms, the bare minimum rooms required to get the keys, you have 33 enemies to fight. Well, the alert tracker only allows, 15, 16 combat rounds where their enemies are aware of you. That means you would have to clear like 3 or 4 enemies on every single turn, every single round where there were active alert enemies. Mathematically, I don't see how you could do that. That's so insane to me. That's such a high amount of enemies. And that's minimum that you have to fight against. So you have to, I don't know, hope that the patrols spawn and are not in your way, so it makes less stuff spawn in the rooms. I don't know. I really feel like this quest was not play tested very well, not balanced very well. And I haven't said that about any of the other quests, mostly because I haven't had too much difficulty beating them, including the cockatrix, which was a fun battle. This one just spiked. This was a completely different animal. And I haven't looked forward to the next quest in the book yet, but I hope it's nothing like this, because this was really tough. Thankfully, Mech was able to sneak into that room and grab stuff without being seen. But yeah, that's how I felt about this one. I felt it was really unfair, and I mean, I still did it, just barely, but it was a close one. So anyway, had to spend a lot of badass points. Got a lot of sweet combos, so pretty happy about that. So we'll see what happens in the next one. That'll be the final normal quest, and then we have Lothar. We have the final battle at the end. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.